Hey guys, welcome to Savage Off-Road. Today we're going to be installing on this BYD Shark behind me our Stealth Trifold cover. We've made a whole heap of changes to it so far, but this is version 3, so Oleg's starting to get it out and ready. We've already installed our tub slide cargo carrier, installs with a bracket on each side, and this is it here. But Oleg's getting out, these are the two side rails for the Trifold. Now this Trifold cover sits flush on the car, so we'll show you how it all looks. Sweet. Beautiful. Now that everything's unpacked, we're going to grab the brackets, which is in the two green bags, because that's what you're going to need to attach to the tub. Now these are the side rails. Okay, so you've got two side rails on here, and this side rail is also going to go, so this is what the actual Trifold will lock into, and it's like a gutter as well. So that is going to attach to this using these holes down the side here, okay? Now the brackets that hold it to the tub are going to use these three notches along there, okay? So I just want to show you, we've already done one side rail, just so we can show you how it was done. So we've put the drain holes in, we've sealed it all up, and then now we're going to do the left-hand side of the car. We've also sealed down here all with silicone the whole way around, all the way to the back there. Okay, it's all mounted. But now we're going to get our rail and start assembling that on the ground. So this is the rail. Okay, so this is going to be the left-hand side, the passenger side of the car. We're going to start by putting the rear bracket on. Okay, that is going to sit like that. That is how it goes. That hole will line up with this hole will line up with that hole, and then this will secure it to the tub, okay, on the side of the tub. So the bolts that you're going to need to attach this bracket is going to be a 20mm M6 here, a 15mm M6 here, a 15mm M6 here, 15mm M6 here, and a 15mm M6 here, and then the M6 nuts to go on the other side of the track, okay? So the nuts will go inside the track here. I'll show you how to assemble that now. So Alec's going to put the washer and the M6 bolt straight through onto the other side, like that. Now this is the longer one because you're going through this thick bit of steel. All these other holes will just be going through single 2 layers, not 3 layers, okay? So you only need the 15mm. It's only here that you need the 20mm. Make sure that's nice and tight. Then you're also going to get the M6 and put it through here as well. So M6 20mm going into here to support the bracket to the rail. When you're assembling these rails, okay, we're about to assemble these rails, before you do it, make sure these 13mm bolts, this is the adjuster for holding it up when it's in transit, okay? Make sure this piece from the back of the car, see this one nut here? You got one there, you got one there. Make sure it is after the second nut, okay? From the back of the cab, okay? Otherwise you'll have to undo it later like we're doing now and pull it further back, okay? Because these were in the, they were bolted in the wrong position. You're meant to adjust it, but if you don't do it prior, you need to undo this again and slide it back, all right? So make sure you do that prior to doing that. So it should be in the middle. Now we're gonna go to the next hole, which will be a 15mm, and then put a nut on the inside. And then you'll do that for this hole and that for that hole, okay? Foam tape along here, you can see this used to be here around the edge, okay? I've cut 3 to 4mm around the whole thing, the whole way down, all the way down to the back here, and I've also trimmed it here And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead of silicone, thick silicone here, so it seals around the, this is closest to the tub, and then all the way around. Then I'm going to get my squeegee and squeegee it so it's all flush, just like the other one, and it's fully sealed. So this will sit on the foam, and then the sealant will seal all around it. All right. All right. So we're going to use the 20mm hole saw. We're going to do it in line with this bolt here, and then in line with that. So you're going to square it off from this to this bolt here, straight in. Then he's going to do the same over here. He's going to go pretty much there in the dead center and do the same thing. Now when you're pushing through here, make sure you do not hit the car. Go really gentle, okay, because there is a cab behind there. And make sure your pilot bit, when you're using your hole saw, is not too long. That's it. All right, nice. And then all we're going to do is we're going to paint all this up now. And then just wipe it down. And same thing for here. We used to use a paintbrush. The reason I don't use paintbrushes is you can't really get in behind here, okay? So we just spray it as much as we can so that it does cover all the bare metal, okay, inside as well. And we're just gonna silicone along the top here, all the way down the back seam there to stop water from going in, because there is a lot of holes in this tub and water will get in through there. I'm going to run a thicker silicone bead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure, see the edge of the plate. You're going to come in to about 125mm, okay? So we're going to run a bead of silicone from the edge here, 125mm in to there. Nice and thick. Perfect. All right, now when that top plate sits on there, that will squash down, and it'll just make our life easier because you can't get access to this angle here to put silicone there. But now that we've pre-done it, it will just squash down and we can do this little corner and the whole way along here from around the side. Now you're gonna need to grab your T40 and you're gonna start undoing the tub. So you're gonna undo this second T40 bolt in. They can be very, very tight. And then you're gonna come down the front here, and there's normally a T40 bolt here and a T40 bolt here, and you undo both of those. We've also got our bracket. This is a bracket for the tub slide, but we're gonna, if you're installing it with a tub slide, you're gonna slide your bracket behind it, like so. You're gonna get your tie down point that you've removed right there. So you're gonna put your Allen key bolts back in with the tie down point. So these are Allen keys we get provided in the kit, the bolts. They're longer ones, so you can pick up a additional thread and go through all of this. Actually, with our tub slide, we provide M6 Allen key bolts that are longer. However, if you are installing it just the Trifold on its own, you will be using the factory T40s. They'll be substantial enough to pick up just this thin bracket, okay? But if you are installing with the tub slide, you'll need to use the bolts provided with the tub slide, okay? So now we're gonna get our rail and put it on the vehicle. This bracket here will line up with this bracket there, okay, that we've just installed, and it'll slot right in that slot and secure it. So our legs are going to go underneath so we don't smear the silicone everywhere, and line it up where we're doing it. I'm just going to drop it down. Beautiful. And then now we can just, it'll squash down, and we'll be able to clean all the silicone up. So these are the bolts you're going to need to attach your rail to the brackets. So you're going to use your factory T40 bolt. That is going to go straight back into here, okay? Like so. And then once that T40's in, you're also going to use your M6 with your washers and your nuts to go attach the front rail to that. Look like that, okay? And then you're gonna get your bracket, this one, and you're going to attach that with an M6 bolt, and it's going to clamp like this. It's going to clamp around the factory rail. It's going to pick up the slot under there, clamp it on, and then you're going to put your M6 through there. And he's going to get his M6s. So I've just tightened that T40 up. My leg's still playing around with that one. But that rail's on there now. So what we're going to do is, you can see how, because we've cut that foam tape, there's a slight gap here. So what we're going to do is fill that gap all the way with silicone, nice and neat the whole way, and squeegee it the whole way through and clean it up, just like the other side, so it'll look like this when it's finished. Nice and neat. Okay, so I'm just going to run a bead of silicone through here. So we're going to install the drainage hoses now, which you'll need a Phillips. So you're going to stick them out the hole, plug it straight into the top here, put the hose clamp on, get your Phillips, do your hose clamp up. Once you've done that for the back, you'll also do that for the front hole that you've already pre-drilled down here, okay? Same thing. Once we've done that, we're going to get the whole trifold and literally just put it on. Just clamp it straight onto the bracket. So just before we put the trifold in the car, we are going to have to put these. All right, so you got the buckle. The buckle will go like that, and you'll put the foam tape underneath it. So you put that foam tape on. Like so. Your Phillips black screws will go straight in and hold it down. One and two, and then you're going to do the other side as well. All right. Now once that's done, we're going to go to the next step, which is you're going to use these holes and you're going to use these nuts. Okay. Like this. Okay, so they're going to go in from the bottom and bolt straight up. All right, you're going to get the big ones, which are these, and they're going to go from the top. Undo that nut. You're going to get your nut, drop that off. You're going to keep the rubber seal on here. You're going to put that like that. That's going to drop down into there. Then from underneath, you're going to bolt that to the car. Okay, so it's going to look like that. That's how it's going to bolt to the car at the back of the cab. All right. So we'll do that and we'll take that over and go put that in now. It goes down. Just going to pull it forward until it lines up with those slots, and that seals as well. We're going to drop this through, and then we're going to go underneath. Hold the bolt down. Okay guys, so we're underneath, and I've got my, I don't know how I'm going to do this with one hand, but anyway, I'll give it a good go. So, you need to put your flat washer first, and then you're going to put your washer, your split washer, like that, and then you're going to get your nut, and you're going to do a backflip, and you're going to put it on. Come on, baby. Let's go. All right, once you got that on there, then you can do it up, like so. That'll pull down. And This is how you quick release it as well. This is your quick release, all right? Obviously a lot easier with 2 hands. Okay, so that's done up. Then we're gonna do the other side. Same thing. That side's done as well, nice and tight. You got your flat washer, your spring washer, and then your big plastic nut. Okay, let's jump out. There you go, so that's what it looks like from outside. Those bolts with locating nuts on them have pulled down into there, okay? And Oleg is about to put this foam tape on this aluminium strip, because when you open this up and are driving, it's gonna sit against your car. I recommend, if you wanna do that, I recommend removing the whole thing, but you can do that for short trips, okay? Just to get you out of trouble, you can keep this up, okay? To get something home, I'm just gonna stick that in the middle, and we're gonna cut another strip. We're gonna put like 3 strips along there, nice and thick foam, just so that foam sits against the panel of the car and doesn't damage it. Yeah, we're just gonna put 2 on here. All right, so let's fold that up and have a look how it sits against the car. That's it. All right, so that's gonna sit against the car like that, okay, which sits against the glass, just like that. You can put 3 bits of tape on there if you want, but 2 bits is more than enough, all right? It's sitting solid against there, and then when you're driving, you can get your rods, unclip your rods out of the side, and we're gonna have to just adjust these now. So there's a bolt underneath. So prior to us adjusting it, we're just gonna put our nuts back in here. That adjusts this up and down. So we've just adjusted the nut in position underneath, okay, which is a 13 mil for this rod to move forward and back. Now we've moved it as far forward as we can, and then you undo this, slide this plate up, lock this back into position like that, and then lock those back in so they don't fall out. Okay, and then close it up.